share with you today is how do we get out of feeling down, feeling like we're in this, kind of low period, not motivated, maybe feeling like we're in that funk. And so in order to shift and change this, and I've done many videos on this topic of how to feel better, and I'll probably post a few of them up here, but this is going to be, what we can do immediately to get out of it. And this is the number one way to do this. Get out of your environment. Shake things up. Change something, okay? So I typically will say, do something like, actually physically get up. Maybe, put some music on, do some dancing. Just shake up the energy in your environment and in your physical body. Do something physically active, okay? But sometimes we just don't have the motivation even to do that. So what we can do is get out of our environment. And I know when we're feeling down, this can be hard because people will tend to isolate. But I want you to just push yourself to get out of the house somehow. Even if it's just going for a drive, if it's going to the grocery store to pick something up, maybe you have a store nearby, you can go for a walk to go get something if the weather is, okay, or, go for a drive to somewhere else that's completely different scenery. Let's say you're surrounded by, concrete and buildings, and maybe go for a drive in a park, get out of the vehicle and actually walk if the weather's nice. If it's not, just stay in the car and go for a drive. Put some music on, or maybe, put on something that you want to learn about or listen to that's uplifting while you're driving. I always, encourage affirmation tapes, things like that to listen to, or just music that makes you feel really good. Just get out of your environment, right? If you can't bring yourself to maybe get together with a friend or something like that, go to a coffee shop by yourself, right? Have a little treat, go for an ice cream. I do that sometimes. Or like I said, just go for a drive. And this can really kind of get you out of that funk. It just, throws a wrench into you constantly on this hamster wheel of I feel down, I feel unmotivated, I don't want to do anything, I feel kind of yucky, I'm in this like low period, right? This will help get you out. So change either something in your environment, move your body, right? Dance, do something like that, put on music, right? Start moving around, or actually physically get